Hey guys, what's up? My name's Natalie. Welcome back to my channel, Nat's Bookshelf. And today we are going to be talking all about the 2022 releases that I still need to get to, and there's pretty much all of my most anticipated on here because I didn't get to really any this year. Lily! Sorry, my cat is going wild. Most of my most anticipated are on here because I really didn't get to any new releases, maybe like one or two possibly. So today we are going to talk about all of those. The first 2022 release that I really want to get to still and is still highly anticipated is To Paradise by Hanya Yanigihara. If you do not know, this is the author that wrote A Little Life, which basically destroyed my life. Like, I've never been broken by a book the way I was broken by that book. But yeah, I'm expecting it to be emotional and beautiful and to completely wreck my life all over again. And I'm excited, a little bit terrified, but yeah, A Little Life is one of my like all-time favorite hands down books, even though I probably won't ever reread it. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I need that heartbreak all over again, especially when I know it's going to happen. But that book had such an impact on me, so of course To Paradise is highly anticipated and definitely still on the list for me to get to. The next new release that I still need to get to is another highly anticipated one of my 5-star predictions, and that is gonna be BABEL by R.F. KUANG. Oh, be still my heart. I need this book in my life so bad. I'm pretty sure my husband knows how much I want this book, so I'm expecting it for Christmas at least. I mean, that's all I want. I'm really trying not to add more books to my collection, but this is like a must add. And yeah, I don't know much about this one. I know it is like dark academia set in England, I believe. And that's about it, but that's totally okay. It is R.F. KUANG, and what she did with Poppy War was one of the most amazing stories I've ever read. So, of course, I am super excited for BABEL. The next new release that I still want to get to next year is going to be The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. Now, I haven't actually read an entire Lucy Foley book. I started the guest list a long time ago, and I'm not really sure what happened, but I didn't end up finishing it. And I'm not sure why, because I do remember enjoying it, but yeah, this was her new release this year, and this is a thriller. We follow Jess, the main character, who goes to stay with her half-brother, and when she gets there, he is nowhere to be found, and yeah, that's it. But like I said, it's a thriller, so that's perfect. I don't really need to know more than that. This is a thriller, and it sounds super interesting, and I'm just really looking forward to it. All right, so the next one that I still really need to get to is Belladonna by ADALYN Grace. I believe this is thrillerish magical realism. In this, we follow Signa, the main character, and I know she's been orphaned, and I know there's a murder or something of the sort, and I'm not 100% certain. But can we just talk about this cover? Like, the real reason I want to read this book is this cover, you know. And I am doing a video soon of the best covers of 2022, and I am almost positive that this will be on there because it is gorgeous. And the next one is another highly anticipated release, and yeah, I'm still surprised I haven't listened to this on audiobook, because I do have the audiobook. Like, I bought it on Audible with one of my credits, and I'm very surprised I have not listened to it. It's very possible that I may just end up listening to it this month. But that is going to be I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, the most controversial cover and book title of the year, probably. But knowing her story, and not like knowing it, but understanding her background with her mother, you kind of get it. But I am so excited. I was a little bit past the time of iCarly. I was more like Lizzie McGuire's era rather than iCarly and Victorious. But when I did end up watching those shows as like a teenager or whatever, iCarly was kind of funny. And I did love Jeanette McCurdy in that show, and the clips I have seen of her in Victorious, because I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched that. But the clips I see of that are absolutely hilarious. But yeah, so that's another one that I really, really want to get to. I think it's going to be a very hard-hitting, but necessary read. And you know I love my hard-hitting books, okay? Alright, so another one that I keep hearing about, I actually heard about it a lot in October, but I keep hearing about this one and I would really like to get to it, and that is The Book Eaters by Sunyi Dean. I hope I pronounced that right. But in this book, we follow a family with Devin as the main character, and they are a different species that feeds on books and stories and fairy tales, and her son is born with like a different type of hunger, and he wants to feed on human minds and knowledge, and it's very interesting premise, and I think it's going to be really good, and I've heard really good things about it, so I am really looking forward to that one as well. And of course, we have another thriller by an author that I have read from before, and this is Stay Awake by Megan Golden. She is the author of The Night Swim, which I absolutely loved. So, of course, I'm really excited for this one. I really don't know the premise of this one, and I'm okay with that. So, yeah, that was a little quick one, but one that I am still excited for nonetheless. Another one that I am excited for, but yet do not know much about, is House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. I think this has to do with vampires, and another one that I also heard about a lot in October. But other than that, I really don't know anything about it. So, yeah. It looks awesome. The cover is phenomenal. Chef's kiss. Can we just talk about it? Like, the things they do with covers, I feel like they just keep getting better and better and better, and I guess they should, but I am so happy about it, and I'm so here for it. Okay, and the last book on this list of 2022 releases that I am super excited for is The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. This is a contemporary fantasy. I believe it might be YA. I know there's like a magical town that nobody knows about except for the people that live there, and the outside of the town is like this nightmare-filled forest full of crazy creatures and like the stuff of nightmares. And then the Luminaries are like a secret society that protect the people of the town and the outside world from the forest and the creatures in it. And I believe our main character is trying to get into this secret society. So I absolutely love the premise of this book. It sounds really great, and I think I could really get into it. And I don't think I've ever read a book with secret societies, but it definitely sounds like a trope that I could fall in love with quickly. Well guys, that is it for all of the 2022 releases that I still need to get to. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below what are some of the new releases from this year that you still want to get to. Have you read any of these new releases? And did you like them or not? Let me know all the deets down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the little bell notification. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.